So in this video, I will guide teachers how to share portion of your screen when using Zoom. Okay, so this is a very important tool because when you share screen, all materials have the teacher guide, and we don't want the student to see that. Okay, so that when you want to use the AI tool to help you with your teaching, or you want to read the teacher guide, you must not share it on the screen so that the student, okay, you don't want the student to be able to see that. So to do so, when you click share down here, instead of choosing the regular screen as usual, you would go to advanced and you will pick portion of screen. Share. So now if you notice, they will give you this green bar that you can drag around. So you can notice that I'm dragging this green bar, and when I drag it turns orange. So whatever is within this bar shows that's how much the student can see. So for example here, if I put this green bar here, if you look down this corner, this is how much the student can see on their screen. So now I don't want the student to see my teacher guide. What I would do is instead I would drag this green box to this side so that it only shows this part of the screen. There we go. And now if you look down here, now the student can only see this much. Okay, so that means you can see the teacher guide on the left over here, but the student will only read the lesson, as you can see. Okay, so if you want to open the ChatGPT or read the teacher guide, so for example, I'm going to open the ChatGPT here. I'm going to slide this away real quick. There you go. So you see, you can type, okay, ask whatever questions you want. And this one here, and the student can't see that you're using ChatGPT at all. Now, what about page sidebar? Now, if the student want to see the page, you need to show the student the page sidebar, and you, of course, you have to share your screen for the student to see. What do you do? So when you open the page sidebar, you see it's not going to be able to open fully like this. So you see the teacher guide is going to be like some gap in the middle. So what you do is before you extend the proportion of the screen to maximum, you drag, so you put your mouse at this border until you see this two-side arrow I think pointing at two opposite directions. So then you click on it and then you can drag it. Okay, you drag it until it covers the teacher guide. Once it covers, then you can extend the Zoom portion screen. There we go. Okay, so now you can see here. Now the student can see the material and your page sidebar, and you can hide the teacher guides, your teacher guides away. So as mentioned, for example, here you can search up the vocabulary, images. Okay, there you go. A bank, for example, like that, and then explain the new word to them, etc. And once you are done, then all you need to do is drag the portion screen back to your material. Okay, and then click on this X here to turn off the page sidebar, and then you can read back the teacher guide and the student won't see it. Okay, so that's the guidance on how to share a portion of the screen and what to do if you need to show the student the page sidebar.